Hey there everybody, welcome back. My name's Chris Ormy and today we're jumping back into this Football Manager 2021 save after some time away. I was gone for a month. We kept the videos rolling. We had to delay other series and stop on Twitch. I was abroad. I went back to the UK to visit family for a birthday, my mum's birthday, just before Christmas and Christmas itself. I've had 4 negative COVID tests, everything good. I did pick up a little bug on the plane. It's not COVID. And it ran for like 12 to 18 hours, high temperature, but I'm back to normal. And I've got 4 negative COVID tests across that 4-week period, including one within 48 hours of recording this, or 24 hours. I can't remember. The last few days have been a blur. Really didn't think today was Sunday, but I am recording this on Sunday. But we're back and we're jumping back into this. I wanted to bring you up to speed because I believe it was April that we actually saw the remainder of, in the last video, I should say. So, the remainder of what happened in that season. As you can see, we ended up finishing in 6th place, which is unbelievable. I think I can't quite remember, but I think in that video, that was the lowest we could finish, and a slight chance maybe of catching Man City, Chelsea, but I didn't think was going to happen. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong. It's been a month, but yeah, this is where we finished. We're into Europa League. We did finish 3 points behind Man City, but we're 13 points clear of Brighton. Very, very happy with that. Tottenham, not a great season for them, but they're in the EC2. Everton, Villa, Leeds also in the top sort of half of the table and into mid-table then with Leeds and Wolves. Leicester, Burnley, Reading going down. I think they were pretty much nailed on as well. So I think we pretty much knew which way. I think maybe it being like a Chelsea, Man City, which way around they'd finish. But the top 6, I think, was pretty locked in. The bottom 3 is pretty locked in. So there shouldn't be any real surprises as we look at this. But, oh my, what a mind-boggling season we had. Because, I mean, if we just jump back to season 1, then why is that not? Hey, there it is. We jump back to season 1, you can see that, we played really well. We did really good. Tons of goals. Not that many against us. Played really well. Got the job done. Very happy with that performance. Brentford and Reading came up with us. Newcastle, West Brom, West Ham go down. As you can see then, Reading go back down. Brentford survived though last season. Leicester and Burnley going down. So Leicester being, I believe, the first Premier League winners to get relegated since Blackburn Rovers. I'm pretty sure that's right. But, yeah, sort of, not a nice list to be a part of, I guess, but that's kind of where they are. So, yeah, really interesting that happened. Does open up some signing possibilities with some of their players. I was very, very tempted to put bids in on Maddison and Tillmans. I actually did put a 34 million bid in. He's transfer listed by request, and I kind of had that all lined up, and I pulled out because I went different directions, which I'll walk you through as well as we kind of get there. But I thought that was very interesting that they went down. Great season. So if we take a look at the my preseason, not really too bad. Lost to PSG, but that's, I mean, we kind of give them a game, I guess. So if I'm correct, I think we last saw, is it Villa? It might have been Villa, or was it even Atlanta? Sorry, Atalanta. I'm not really sure, but anyway, we came out of a good April with, an away draw at Atalanta, which I think is, very, very good result there. They snatched that goal Luis Muriel. Otherwise, we'd be in commanding position for that second leg. We then followed that up 2 days later. We got to go to the Etihad. I think that kind of sealed that 5th, 6th place finish. Not really the best for us. But again, I kind of played a B-ish team there, as you can see. People like Bender, Carter Vickers, Gutsy, Facey, Peterson, Success. Roberts no longer a first team automatic choice. So you can see we did kind of go B team and still 3-1, 3-0 down, back to 3-1. We started coming into the game. But yeah, I wanted to rescue that, this European tie after not getting that win. I thought put the first team out, sacrifice Man City, take 6th place. And yeah, it didn't work out that way. Alejandro Gomez, Graham Brewster came up big, but Ronin kind of had a blunder. And Rebic with the winner. So the fact that we gave up the late goal at Degaff and then Tim Ronin didn't have the best of games and kind of culpable for 2 goals, really. But the Gomez one still, there was really nice movement from Atalanta. The Rebic one was just, was way out of position, honestly. A little salty, but I'm backing him to bounce back from that. So fingers crossed. Then we go to Anfield and the team didn't show up, but Tim Roning did. Nice to see him bounce back, but I'd rather he had that 7-7 and keeps a clean sheet against Atalanta, or we go to penalties and maybe sneak it and then play badly against Liverpool because that didn't really matter. We did get a point on the final day, though. You can see we went up 1-0 over Tottenham. Then they got a couple back. We got back into the game. They got a goal. We got a goal. Solid game, but nothing really, really interesting. Nothing at all that was really interesting. So there's a ton of players in and out. So this season, there's only really been one sale, and that's been young Colin Mitchell. I believe Crystal Palace were in for him. They actually bid 12 and 3 on top of that. I think it was a total of 15. West Ham came in slightly under. I think it was 10 point something with 3 in add-ons. I can't remember exactly. We'll take a look now in history. It should say, 10 to 12 and a half. So we could have got a little bit more from Palace, but I kind of liked him, but he's a backup caliber player. I didn't see him developing. We've kind of gone overboard on attacking midfielders. We'll get to why that pathway was kind of closed off, and you can argue yes or no whether it was a good thing to do what I did, but I love signing attacking midfield players. I just can't help myself. I've loved so many of them in the past, from Moy Gomez to Sergio Gomez. Those have been my 2 mainstays across the last 6 or 7 FMs, if I'm honest. Yeah. And as Moy Gomez has faded out, Sergio's come in. Jack Wilshere also, one of my go-tos in attacking midfield for a while. Morgan Gibbs-White earlier on, I really enjoyed picking him up. But yeah, it's tough to find room at times. So, yeah. But I think we got a great price. Anyway, we got a really good price for a young and proven guy we paid 20 grand for. He didn't play at Hearts. Went to Ross County for 20 grand. Didn't play. Comes to us on a freebie. Didn't play. And then almost immediately, the bids start flying in. And I'm just, counting the money at that point. So minimum of 10. Potential of more. I'm not really sure what those clauses are. We can definitely check. Colin Mitchell. So 600 grand after his international. He's Scottish. He's solid. Got a decent midfield, but I think he can get that. So we should see that money. 2 million over his next 10 league appearances. We should see that, and then just installments. So I think we get the full 12.5. I'll be pretty happy with that. Loads of players out on loan. Harry Jones is causing a few problems. Didn't want to sign a contract. Consistency issues, injury-prone issues. A lot of potential, but again, I don't think he's got a spot in the first team. It was best just to leave him go. So that's kind of this season. There are sort of end of last season that we did deals as well, so we'll go look at those. But not much, as I say, since we switched over. Then a bunch of youngsters very recently. This month, Walter Diagono. I can't remember how I found him. I think he might have been a scout report, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think he had like 4-star potential. He's down a little bit, but good backup, cheap. He's got an English passport, I believe. Yeah, so he is English and he's homegrown and he's all that element to it. So it's not like he's taking up a foreign spot either. Alan Ramsden, again, another cheap deal. $250,000 here, $375 for Diagono. Ramsdale, again, potential backup goalie. Not too bad. English lad, tall, solid looking goalkeeper. I don't know. He's not had the best of starts in the reserves, to be fair. I'm going to save Martinovic because I really like him. Michael Sant, however, really good young player. 5-star potential, it seems. I think that's higher than when we scouted him, but he doesn't look like too much. He's only 15. He's got a long way to go, but QPR giving us potentially another really good centre mid, which we've had through the youth academy. He's a model citizen. He's young. He's got high potential. I couldn't not. But for the sake of $500,000, I just had to do that deal. That's Moneyball. That's the Swansea way. And Marin Martincevic. Yes, please. Good. Gonna be great. High determination, high work rate. Solid mentals. Solid physicals. A smattering here or there of the technicals and just another centre mid that we can absolutely use in there. So, yeah, he's one of the few that isn't actually English, but he's gaining the Great British. Is that Brexit coming into play? Not gaining through England. Is that a bug or is that actually the way it works after Brexit? I have no idea. It seems strange. It really does. Okay. Last season then. The Outgoings. So where were we? Be everyone here forward. Okay. Backup players didn't want to be backup players. Ashley Fletcher started wanting first team football. Couldn't guarantee him. Bit of a profit. He did well in the championship. I think we got our money's worth, and then we got $5 million profit. Kind of on top. He's inconsistent. Don't really need him. We're able to kind of, get out of that deal, but he's a solid all-round player. We just developed past him. Ben Peterson really hated being a backup player and being in the reserve. So, again, rather than have to face that kind of issue, we let him go. High determination, high work rate, some good stats there. Again, a solid kind of bench player, backup player, but he wants more than that. So, down to Derby for him and a swift profit there. But he played okay in the Premier League, so he should thrive in the Championship. And if he comes back up, then I think that's good enough for him. Dewey Thompson, pretty much the same deal. Another guy in that position. Determined, work rate, good all-round stats. Backup, didn't want to be a backup. We'll make our money. And again, he really didn't want to be in the reserves. So we had to loan him out last season, and I thought we'd just sell him. We're just heading off problems here. These are good Championship and lower-end Premier League squad players, but the way we overperformed last season really means that we didn't need those kind of players. The three that really upset me, two of them are right in this mix. Morgan Gibbs-White left, and he really wanted to go. I fought and I really wanted to keep him, but it felt like a losing battle throughout the season when he started complaining here and there, and he never really seemed to be as good as he was before I paid the money. I don't know. I kind of expected more from him. I thought in the championship he was like really good and he'd step on and develop, and we got him back on loan. I was really pleased. Signed him permanent, and I thought, yes, we can kick on and keep it English. And as soon as Man City threw that money out there, yeah, I mean, he took it. He took it. So I'm a little bit pissed at that, but I can understand we got good money. Ryan Gold to Chelsea, pretty much the same deal, except we didn't get great money. But at least I was able to get my replacements in for similar money. But he played good for us. He did play good for us. Again, though, never really stepped up as much as I wanted, and it's a healthy profit, so be it. But we're losing some, British players there. We got an Englishman, a Scotsman. The Welshman that disappointed me was Ben Cabango. Again, good price, but as soon as Man United this time came in, he's gone. And I really wanted to start keeping people. Like, I hate the Swansea in real life lose their homegrown talents. I'm really upset in real life that Joe Rodon really went cheaply to Tottenham. And so I had this element of keeping, in the back of my head, keeping Ben Cabango at the club for a while. Even if he wasn't going to start, like, keep him for a few more years, build a little bit with him in the mix. But it's probably a good thing he's gone in terms of ability and price and what we've been able to do with that money. In the meantime there, Götze didn't want to be a backup. He can go for a profit. He was a free transfer. Cooley, I think, was cheap. He didn't want to be a backup. Let him go. Blake is a young player. Evans is a young player with a bit of potential. Could have been a backup. He's 24. He's pretty much the player he was going to be. And he's really similar to Ben, Peterson, and Dewey Thompson. So letting them all go is fairly similar. Jeremy Shinta is a young guy. Potential just dropped off. I felt we could do better. I don't like that lack of pace. If he is in that holding midfield player sort of role there, maybe as an anchor man or maybe as a halfback, he could be theoretically one of the last players in the defensive line, and that lack of pace kind of terrifies me. So let him go out on the cheap pretty much, but again, it's all profit. It's all profit. Brandon Cooper, young defender. If I'd have known that Cabango was going to force his move through, I wouldn't have let Cooper go. But I did, and on the cheap. But again, lack of pace at the back kind of terrifies me on FM. And it's a success. I mean, he got a couple of goals towards the end of the season. Or at least that one goal at the end of the season. But he, 3 and 5, that's pretty good return. I don't know really what Benfica see, perhaps as a winger instead of a striker. It's a bad fit. Square peg, round hole, not for me. Better options. Love that we made that money. So, yeah, you kind of add in all that. Vasilidis went out, Wilshere went out early in the season. Manning, Ivan, Connor Roberts, Bidwell. All those for big money, really. Campazano, Matty Grimes, Sanabria, Bennett, Collinger, Kalaika, Nanda. Like, there's so much money last season. It's that allows us to develop the team, but it means we had to go heavy on replacements. You know what we did early in the season with people like Cook, Meth, Brooks, and Bournemouth. Bringing in the fullbacks, bringing in these players, that player, trying to make our way through it as best we could. and we continued that. We didn't spend too much per player. Since we let go like Bango, and we let go Cooper, and we let go, who else did we let go? Gotzi. I just wanted another centre-back, and Matsima looks like a very good young centre-back. 4-star potential, solid. I don't need another first-team player. I need another backup. Someone that's not going to want to leave as soon as other players. I can keep recycling those when they don't get the game time they kind of want. He's got a bit more pace. He's tall. He's strong. He's a decent lad. He was on the cheap fairly, in my opinion. So we went ahead and picked him up. 4.2 million is a pretty decent deal. Yeah, he's not worth too much now when he's out on loan, but I'm pretty sure I can double that if we sold him. The midfield needed numbers. We got rid of a lot of sort of tough ball-winning midfield players. Scott McTominay comes right in and replaces Ryan Gold as my Scotsman in that midfield. 18 million on the transfer list. You can't not do a deal like that, I think. Tonali as the actual ball winner with some, pace about him, I think is a very decent move. I don't like signing those meme players, or the ones everybody does sign. I really don't like the picture. It's a really uncanny valley picture. But the price is right for 10 million, or 9.25. That's way too good. Same with Vignato. Attacking midfielder. That price? Like, come on. How can I turn that down? I can't. I just can't. So, yeah, very happy to have him in the squad, adding numbers. And again, I can double these prices. Maybe not. I don't know. 36 McTominay. I think that's doable. I think I got like 32. 32 for Gibbs White. Where's 32 for? Yeah, 32 for Matt Grimes. Should be able to get 36 for McTominay in a couple of seasons. Unless he's absolute garbage, which you always run the risk, but I think he's fundamentally sound. Yeah, we can probably double all these prices quite easily, which is kind of what we're doing with the Swansea way. If we need to sell, we sell big. Nick Cooper, a young centre-back, again, replenishing the stocks. We also did need bodies in that first-team squad. Mukiele is someone I really, really like as well. Can cover right back. If we did want to get rid of Hendricks, we can keep Mukiele there as a right back with Wagwe. I think that's pretty decent. And the price was right. Again, it's less than what Leipzig paid. And I think he's one of my favourite young centre-backs on the game. Doesn't look amazing. He's got some issues mentally to work on and train, but I'm not expecting to win the Champions League. So he doesn't need to be that higher level yet. And he's got room to grow, he's got time to grow, and he's not in my first team week in, week out. So the pressure's kind of off. A little bit of room there to maneuver with that. Gabby Barbosa, a former legend on FM, still got some really, really good stats. After letting success go and looking at other strikers and where we might need to be, I figured, I'm happy with my front three, really, my top three choices. Graham Brewster, Kai George, Tyler Roberts is the main backup. I thought, get someone in who could play alongside Tyler Roberts in the same way Kai George and Graham Brewster kind of play. Barbosa's that man. Barbosa's that man. I really, really hope that this works out for me. Last couple of times I've signed him, it hasn't. So hopefully this version's different. And then Sean Longstaff, again, just solid. Had some English, Welsh, Scottish, centre mids, DMs go out. I kind of wanted to replenish. I wasn't going to do the deal, but then kind of went through with it in the end. Probably didn't need to. So be it. It is what it is. I like him. I think he's got very good potential. Whether he gets there or not at 24, I don't know. Whether I make a profit on him or not, again, I could probably double that to a 25 for him. That potential, get him some game time. He will develop nicely. So, I say 12 and a half. Oh, sorry, 12 and a quarter, 12, 11 and 3/4 there. 8, 9 and a quarter, 18 and 4.2. Big business. Not big business at all. McTominay is the most proven in the Premier League. I love that mental side of the game that he brings. I think he steps right into the first team, ahead of Tonali, ahead of Longstaff, alongside my Bournemouth boy in Lewis Cook and David Brooks. So I really do think we're in a good place in that way. We haven't got anyone going out. We've got a lot of loanies sort of going out. Again, we're just going all over the place, getting as many good youngsters for as cheap as we can. Like 30 million in youngsters. That brings you 5 goalies. It brings you like 3 right backs, a couple of centre backs and defensive mids there, a couple of left backs, more defensive backs there. Not really a winger, right? No, you're attacking midfield. Okay, centre midfielder, attacking midfielder for Farisman, Lawrence, and Tamash is another attacking midfield centre. So they're listed as wingers, but they're not. Jorge Hernandez, more of a striker, or attacking midfield. Why is he not listed attacking midfield centre? But you literally click on him and he's an attacking midfield. I'm confused. I thought he was, but I looked at that and I second guessed myself. Again, striker, counter-strike. Like, you're making your money. We've only got one more staff member to bring in. It's an under-18s physio. And we've gone for Bershek, who is very good. We have sort of added in some more staff. And as you can see, we're up to some good levels of staff here. We look at the overviews. Okay, fitness might need work if we can get another coach. Definitely putting a fitness coach in here. But I'm very pleased with where we are here. Under 23s look really good apart from sports scientist. And then the under 18s, again, apart from sports scientist, really, really good. So, very happy with all that. I think we're in a decent position. This is my kind of team that I want to be playing most weeks. We'll start with a young team, very young team. But Tim Roning in net, Bagay at right back, Bono and Meffam at centre back, and George as our starting left back. Then we got a midfield 3 of Lewis Cook and David Brooks, either side of Scotty McTominay. Demir in attacking midfield with Kai George and Ryan Brewster. Then we're going to go with a second 11 that looks a little like Bender, and a back 4 of Heinrichs and Facey at fullback, Mukeli Carter's Vickers at centre back. We got Paolo Versa and Elena either side of Tonali, Vignato then running behind Tyler Roberts and Gabi Barbosa, and the extra man in the squad is Sean Steph. So I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, we could get better in 1 or 2 plays. Yeah, we could be deeper. Yeah, a couple of them are going to be backups, but yeah. But right now, I think we're really good. I don't think we're paying too many wages. We got people locked down for another 3 years here. 4 years for the bulk of the squad, and 5 years some of the important players. Like Kai George, McTominay, Vignato if he develops, Nali, Kieli. Yeah, that's such a... Oh, it's so nice to be able to see that. So nice. I haven't really looked at it and really paid too much attention of it. Everything's good. Everything looks good. Awagwe, Panaversa, Caravicas, not really with me right now. Michele and Longstaff yet to blend. Tonali and Vignato. They're the Italians that need to come back into the fold at some point. Everyone else looks good without a preseason. Oh yeah, Kyle George wanted a new contract. We gave that to him. I believe he had 100 million minimum fee, so that's now gone, which is nice. Could have taken 100 million, but would I really want to leave Kyle George out there and let someone just take him? Nah, probably not. Brewster and Barbosa is interesting. Tyler Roberts and Brewster, yeah. I think I'd be good, and I'd be able to sign someone else for that 100 million. But I'm very happy it didn't come to that. So yeah, that's kind of where we are and how things sort of stand after all that. We got the whole season ahead of us. We end away to Arsenal, which that's not going to be fun. We also open on the road, and that's Man United, which isn't going to be fun. Third game's also Liverpool away. And yeah, it's... I don't know. Basically, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to be able to do. But I also thought that we've sort of not really shown you a lot of those big games yet, and kind of regret that because we've had some massive results. Absolutely massive results. So I figured if we kind of did a bit of a live com for the opener here against United, and we'll see kind of how quickly this team gels, and if we can pull off an absolutely unbelievable result at Old Trafford. I'm not hoping for much. I've got to be honest, I'm not hoping for much. We did do okay against PSG, with a fairly strong side on both teams. United did just drop 115 on Erling Haaland, so they're a little bit more dangerous than they were. I really don't like that. I really don't like that. So we're gonna see. But oh yeah, Swansea were after Max Watters in real life. I wanted to see kind of where he would be. So thought we'd scout him. Yeah. Just know if we'd him, but he's another ultra talented attacking. Tons. I got Brooks, I got Demir, I got Elena, I've got Vignato. Youngsters. Some level I've got to stop signing them. But I don't know how much that would actually take. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing if they don't actually allow me to sign him. As sad as that seems. Okay. What about a day out from United? So let's get picking the squad. We're going to jump right into the action here. If you've been here a while, you know I don't edit very much in the videos, so you see everything. Like doing it that way. So there'll be no jump cut to the game, unfortunately, which would be kind of nice. I forgot I was 3 days out from the United game. I meant to sim those before recording, but so be it. You know, like the video. You know, subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're feeling about the series, about the team. What you want to see more of, less of, etc. Let me know. Give me some feedback to work off, and I'll be happy to put a better product out there for everybody who is watching. But, yeah. I can't do it. I can't keep signing those players. Okay, opening day of the season. Liverpool with a 2-0. Arsenal 3-1. Palace open up with a 2-1 win. So do Fulham. Leeds with a 3-1. And Newcastle top of the league 4-1 over Everton. All home wins. I really don't care for that. I really don't care for that. We're going to break that pattern. We're going to break that pattern. We're going to get an away win. We are going to absolutely smash Man United in their own stadium. Oh my God. Imagine if we did. Imagine if we did. Who do I want in midfield? I don't want to give it a Palaversa. I kind of want to give him the run here. I kind of do. I kind of like him. Okay, let's pick the bench then. Barbosa. Gasolina for attacking midfield. That brings up Longstaff Antonio for centre midfield. Yeah, I'm not going to replace three midfielders. I doubt it. So let me cover. Oh, I mean, I can cover the fullbacks without Hendricks. Longstaff, Hendricks. Longstaff or Hendricks. Longstaff because I can get him game time if we're winning. If we're winning. Oh, yeah. I don't think that's happening. Okay, so this is the team then. This is the team. Ronning, George, Meir from Bono, Vage. Palaversa steps in. Sadly, we're missing Brooks and Vignato. So Brooks gives up his spot to Palaversa. Got McTominay and Cook also in midfield with Demir behind Brewster and Porsche. Porsche seems to be okay. For away at United, I don't mind that. Don't mind that. Players don't know the formation. I guess they're the new players? Maybe? Okay. Yeah, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to go. Could have put Tonali in centre. Pushed. Tormaning Cook out wide. Okay. It is what it is. First game of the season away to Man United. Oh my God. Nothing to lose here, boys. Josh. I can get him wound up, ready for this. And I think I'm good with that. Okay. Oh my God. Haaland, Rashford, Martial, Fernandes, Odegaard, Van de Beek. I mean, that's filthy. That's filthy. I didn't even look at their defense too much, but like midfield and strikers. And again, you could say the same a little bit about mine. Go. Oh, boys. Do we have what it takes? Get your predictions in the comment section right now, and we will see. Let's see if we can start off by keeping a clean sheet for the opening 20 minutes or so. Looks like it. We're not seeing United generate too much, but they have just got a free kick. Bruno Fernandes, Nikola Lankovic. I mean, should have kept my mouth. I should have kept my mouth shut. Okay. It is what it is. It ain't over. It ain't over till it's over. Stepping up the positive. Let's put the ball in their area. We can play too. Use your man, Wagwe. Use your man. I thought that ball was going short to Erling Haaland. Behind the defense. Tim running. Okay, the Scandinavians there, side by side. Scotty McTee there. Yusuf Demir could be gone and we don't get the highlight. Okay, I don't like positive. I don't like being on positive. They're getting the highlights. William, show him his foot. But Haaland's offside. Haaland's got to be offside there. Surely. Surely. You've got to be kidding me. Was he actually onside? Oh, you've got to be George. The hell are you doing? No, I'm pissed. No, I'm pissed. Yeah, no, I'm actually pissed. I'm actually. Oh my God. I can forgive the first goal, but it was a bad first goal to concede anyway. Right around that 20-minute mark, I hate highlights around the mark, especially since they haven't generated anything, and I just started talking about it. Life has a way of slapping you in the face, but that second, George just lazy. If he steps up, it's offside. He's looking across the line. He does nothing. Does absolutely nothing. I wanted to get a highlight for us, but it's not going to work out. The Marcus Rashford. Sir Rashford should have really stepped up into that and put the game away. 30 minutes in. Can we counter here? Can we counter? Can we get something going in this game? We're just going to give it to them. Running's been okay. He's been beaten twice. It's not been his fault. Up front, we've been terrible. At the back, we've just been lazy. Lazy marking from a free kick and lazy marking in terms of ball watching. There it is. There's Anthony Martial's goal. Oh, we're sinking. Yeah, this is done. This is a terrible opening day, but switched off from a set piece. Left back cost us a second. And then we're pushing too much. Yeah, sort of done. Kai George, please get us back in this. He's been absolutely awful today. That wasn't really too bad, but he has been absolutely awful. We give away the throw in. But at least we're looking a little tighter at the back now. At least we're looking tighter at the back. That's a terrible pass. Again, wasteful in possession. Wasteful in attack. And lazy in defence. It's a really bad combination. Especially away to United. Odegaard, oh my God. He should have scored. And we get like a 3-on-3 break and it doesn't even give me a highlight. That's how bad this is. That's how bad. Palaverse has been decent. Kai George feeds Ryan Brewster. Back to him, but Brandon Williams there. Oh my. Gotta fire up the team. They're playing like absolute garbage. Bournemouth did really well. That's a bad pass, but we get away with it. We do get away with it. Tim Roening, yeah. Okay. And Palaverse has done okay. Maybe the rating doesn't say that, but he's done okay. Can't believe Brewster got that ball. But Palaverse has done okay. Roening. And then elements from elsewhere. Ryan Brewster with the goal just before halftime. There's a tiny bit of light at the end of the tunnel. Oh. But why do I get the feeling it's a train? Why do I get the feeling? That light is just an oncoming. They haven't really created anything. And yet they're 3-1 up. United haven't been anywhere near their best. They're 3-1. Oh, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. I didn't expect us to roll over. And we kind of have. Oof. That's not good. far from pleased. I'm far from pleased. Cook looking upset. Faith. I don't know. That'll do for a team talk. Demand more. Hit the ground running. Get a second goal, and we can kind of then look for that equaliser. Okay, George just saved that one. So, yeah, he's culpable for the second, but he stops what could have been the fourth. That's something. But not much. It looks like they're playing well against the cautious now. Oh my God, Bono, what a beast at the back. Let's move positive. Let's do my subs. I need to do subs. Oh, I didn't want to do Scotty. I didn't want to do Scotty against it. Look hard, ball when I can't do it though. Tonali, get on there. George, nope, I've seen enough. You're done. I think they're better off this way. And Barbosa will be on his left foot in that way. It was Cook, Yusuf Demir. Demir's got a new strike partner. Cook's got a new holding midfielder. Let's give them a few moments. See if and how they can come out of this. Well, it's not looking so far, is it? Clear. Tonali's first job. Get it clear. Barbosa picks up the corner. Gets us out. Come on, boys. Tonali, please. Brewster. Oh my God. Cook should have scored. Oh, that would have been it. That would have set us up for 30 minutes of beautiful play. They deal much better with the second. Van Bissaka now. Bruno. Suarez out wide. Ali again, get it clear. Fire them up. Don't concede, Bono. Lovely. Just give it away. Come on, fight for it, boys. Press, fight. No. Him running. I need to go very attacking here. I need to go very attacking to try and engineer a chance. I need to. Can't stay here very long, I guess, but I need us to really take chances going forward, otherwise the game's done anyway. There we go. Paraversa, Demir, feed him. Selfish, make it count though. Yes! That's what we're talking about. 25 minutes on the clock. We're back within one. We take the risks we need to take. We get the job done sometimes. This game was dead. Goal at the striker halftime. Oh my God. And then this one here, Demir has done nothing all game. I give him and Cook time. He comes up big for me. We can steal a point we don't really deserve. Oh, boys. What do I do? What do I do? Take Lewis Cook off. I take Lewis Cook off. It does leave me a little bit without some bite in the midfield unless I put Longstaff on, but not going to help score the goal. But Elena might, and might leave us too weak in midfield. So, damned if I don't at some level here. Swap them around. At least Palvers is on his right foot. Elena's on his left foot. Yeah, that kind of makes sense to me. I hope it does to you as well. I think we sit on cautious. We tell them to focus. We hope that we don't concede. Especially not very soon after, and there's Erling Haaland. Focus was the wrong choice. I knew as I clicked it was the wrong choice. I knew it was. In fact, I don't think any shot would have been good there. That's on me. That's on me. It's a great header. Damn it. Okay. Ali Palavasa. Let's go. Not done yet. It's not. Like, it doesn't matter. When we sit back, they score. We might as well stay on the front foot here for the last 15 minutes. Just sneaking in. We've looked okay from corners. See kind of how they work out Suarez. Oh, my God. Yes. Oh, no. And Bono's out of position slightly. They got an overlap. Waste it. There we go, Metham. Demir, 3-on-2. Please, play him. Ryan Brewster. Oh, Brandon Williams. My God, he's got to be their man of the match at the back. He's been everywhere. As soon as I saw someone sprinting back in my head, I was like, please not Brandon. Please not. He just seemed to be everywhere for them today. Like Bono has for us. Just before he could pull the trigger. Like, that is... Oh... I gotta go crazy. I gotta go crazy. Don't win. Let's like kind of go crazy. Throw Demir wide right. Elena wide left. Okay, Tonali there. Throw some complete wing back attacks. Let's some. I mean, we get nothing for sitting back at this point, right? Yeah, absolutely nothing for sitting back at this point. This is done unless we generate one chance and take it. Let's take that one chance. Let's just go for it. Just go for it. And I don't know if that long ball over the top's going to work because they've been pretty decent. I think Milenkovic has been pretty solid in the air, but like, we're all in. We're all in. Basically, we are all in. Force people out wide. Just, I don't know. Oh, I got the feeling it's not going to work. Fire up the boys. Send them out. 5 minutes to go. Let's see. Oh, win that ball back. Win that ball back. Oh. Really poor play. Really poor play there. Kind of got caught out of position with Suarez. Ah. The ball inside. Like, sure, I think you can easily cut off Suarez here by coming run the back. Doesn't really do that. He kind of falls and then he slows. Which is really disappointing. And then when this ball comes in here, like, I really want to see him continue his run and slide. Just try and push the ball out this way. If he misses it, he misses it. But, like, again, that's kind of poor. Way too close to his post. Can't get across. It's a good goal. It's well worked from United's point of view, but it's disappointing the way that it's 4 or 5 people there that I think were lazy or out of position or culpable in some way today for a majority of their goals. If we could have scored that, maybe we'd have another chance. But hey, 8-goal thriller with 3-1 down. Let's not forget, we were 3-1 down. We've had a one-on-one last gasp tackle from Brandon Williams, who again wins that ball. a couple of really, really good saves from De Gea, and a couple of absolute gaffes from our players, including now, it seems, finally, by Tim Rooney, who absolutely fumbles the bag there. Oh my. I would have taken a 5-3, but that's match engine or animation or whatever it is, it's poor. Otherwise, it's an absolute travesty of goalkeeping. Absolute travesty of goalkeeping. We give it our best. 47 minutes, we equal. We get a goal. That gives us a chance. Brandon Williams was an absolute machine. He ends on a 6.9. Like, he was there. Every highlight we got that was snuffed out anywhere on the centre or that right-hand flank for us, Brandon Williams snuffed out. I don't know how he gets a 6.9. Milenkovic was great at the back. I'll give him that. Haaland was gifted a hat-trick. Had a really good header, but the other two kind of gifts. Ugh. That's happy, but happy. I'm not happy at all with that one. Yeah, we were so poor to start with. Really poor to start with. And I probably should have stayed on cautious after the first goal and maybe got back into the game a bit more. But I put us in a position twice, 3 times to maybe snatch a result. Going in 3-1 down at Old Trafford, I think that's very credible. But in the end, Brandon Williams kind of killed us at the back. Milenkovic in the air, Brandon Williams on the ground. And we were just poor. We were just poor. And when we give them chances, they took them. They didn't generate too much on their own. But any half chance we give them, they were clinical. That hurts. That hurts. And Haaland just gets the hat-trick on his league debut in a 9-point. Rah, rah, rah. He's a great player. Really don't think he deserved the hat-trick. Oh, yeah. Chris Meffam apparently had the error, but I think we all saw it was Tim Rooney. Well, I think you can see, possibly, maybe, you let me know if you can, but maybe you can see how we're able to get results against big teams sometimes, even when the game goes against us early. So all it takes is Brandon Williams not getting Kareem Brewster, and we're 4-all. And at 4-all, I am back on defend, and I'm probably dropping that attacking midfielder into centre mid, and the defensive centre mid into a defensive midfielder halfback. And I'm shutting down the game. And at that point, they hadn't been able to play through us because they hadn't needed. But I don't know if then they would have been able to break us down. So, that's going to be hard to take. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. This is the first hour I've been back on FM since I came back after a month away from my computer and the game and the save and everything. And that's what I go through. Lovely. Yeah, thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry we couldn't get a good result. I hope it was entertaining. Nonetheless. What can I say, boys? What can I say? We'll get them next time. We'll get them at home. That comes when? January 20th. We'll get them next. Till then, take care. Stay safe. Thank you very much for the continued support. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Link to the Patreon in the description if you feel like contributing. Catch me over on Twitch at twitch.tv. On Twitter at Chris Army as well. See you soon. Till next time. Be good. And I hope you have better luck than I just